Let's be honest, marketing can be difficult. Not because it's complicated or requires advanced skills or knowledge, but because it's probably not why you set up your business in the first place. It's not what you're in business for, but it is something you have to do if you want your business to survive and thrive. The ideal is to get into the habit of marketing, to make it something you just do. A lot of people set themselves goals when they're trying to get their marketing working, and that is why it can feel so hard to do. My name is Simon Batchelor, I'm a marketing mentor and I'm the author of Reframing Marketing, a 3-step plan for effective and ethical marketing. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can form a marketing habit. Let's start by looking at the problem with marketing goals. The main problem with a goal is that you only achieve it once. To get the same result again, you have to set another goal, and another, and another. Goals are great for motivating yourself to act and to get something done. But they don't change your behaviour over the long term. And marketing is a long-term behaviour, something you need to do regularly over time. And yet, a lot of marketing advice is goal-orientated. Generate 10 leads, win new clients, up your likes by 20%. Building a habit relies on repetition. Marketing goals are great when you achieve them, but they don't create good marketing habits. In his book Atomic Habits, James Clear explains that if you want to make a long-term change in your life, i.e. build a solid and useful habit, systems are what you need to focus on. James Clear is, clear that relying purely on goal setting to get things done brings 4 distinct issues, and he outlines the 4 main problems with marketing goals. Problem 1. Both winners and losers have the same goals. By focusing on the goal, it's easy to overlook what you need to do to get there. It's also easy to get distracted keeping up with other people. As James says, every Olympian wants to win a gold medal. And if successful and unsuccessful people share that same goal, then the goal cannot be what differentiates the winners and the losers. Problem 2. Completing a goal is only a momentary achievement. Writing a blog post or recording a podcast is great, but next week you've got to do it again, and then the week after and the week after. So for repetition, you need a system. Problem 3. Goals don't make you happy. Attaching your idea of happiness to the achievement of a goal means that any satisfaction you may get is fleeting at best. You might say to yourself, I can relax once I've written this blog, or I'll get more clients when I post this video. But these are things that one action is unlikely to achieve. Problem 4. Goals are at odds with long-term improvement. When a goal is your measure of progress, you're hopping from one achievement to the next, not working on more creative and effective marketing. As James says, it's not about a single accomplishment, it's about the cycle of endless refinement and continuous improvement. Ultimately, it is your commitment to the process that will determine your progress. So what can we do instead of focusing on goals? We can make goals part of forming your habit. The way forward is to reframe how you think about goals. Instead of focusing on them as a one-time achievement, try seeing them as part of an ongoing process. A series of goals that you work on over and over and again and you get better at each time. For example, if you look at someone who you think is successful, who is creating lots of content, you might say, they post every day. That must be how they're doing well, which is focusing on the goal. The real reason why they're successful is because they have a system for making and sharing content consistently and regularly. They follow a process and they get better at it each time they do it. If our marketing isn't working, we tend to think we need to change the results, but the results are rarely the problem. What we often need to change is the system or the habits that are causing those results. It's all about finding your marketing flow. Jumping from one goal to the next is the equivalent of focusing on only milestones, not the journey as a whole. Instead, we visualize the journey. We map it out by creating a content workflow that will help you get your ideas out to your audience consistently. It doesn't have to be convoluted or complex, it can be simple. Start off slowly, maybe just posting once a month, for example. As you work on that process over a few months, you can make it better, more frequent, and add more content to it, and you'll get better at it every time. This is how you build a consistent marketing habit. Now, you might be thinking, but hang on, isn't this just repeating the same goal over and over? You could look at it this way, sure, it's like a repeating task, a weekly goal for example, but the difference is one of perspective. A goal is a single destination, and when you reach it, you look around and wonder, where next? A content workflow, on the other hand, is a sequence of goals and milestones on an ongoing journey. By focusing on the process of creating your content rather than simply posting it, you begin to integrate your marketing with your weekly work routine. You'll start to see it less as an isolated, quite possibly unloved task, and more as part of the parcel of running a successful business. A goal is finite, a habit change can be forever. Jumping from goal to goal is dynamic, active, it feels good and you get stuff done. But consistent and effective marketing needs to be a habit, not just a series of individual goals. Forming a marketing habit makes marketing easier, more fun and more effective for you and your business. If you'd like to learn more about forming your own marketing habit, then check out my new book, Reframing Marketing. It's a step-by-step guide to effective and ethical marketing that will guide you through forming a marketing habit in a way that's manageable and achievable. You can find out more at reframingmarketing.com.